What are we looking at?
The Mr. Naga on the base, pate on the side, squid on there, some herring, ham, that's in some weird
Polish ham.
celery stew on there.
What's it missing?
There must be something like that sticks out that when you think of the worst thing you've eaten.
You would think so, innit? I would love to eat a goldfish, can't lie.
3 famous people that you'd like to take on a Cursed Cornershop adventure.
Mashed window kid and maybe fucking Beyonce, who knows?
What would you say is like the most rewarding part about making content?
Defo the money.
The money.
Yeah. Like,
I love it, brutal honesty.
Yeah.
when I see the money come through, I'm like, fucking yes.
What would you say then if someone came up to you like, oh, what would you do?
Shag birds and that, man. I get money, me. Probably tasted Mr. Naga, but it's like working.
What's it missing?
I just got to say.
Hello and welcome to the Behind the Screens podcast with me, Curtis.
And me, James. And we're here with Rourke, otherwise known as CursedBrudda.
That's me.
Your content, like to put it mildly, is wild. So for like the people who don't follow you, the people who are listening, tell us a little bit about who you are, the content you create.
So I'm CursedBrudda, aka Rourke Miley. I do weird food videos on TikTok and soon to be YouTube, so look out for that as well. But yeah, my main series that's popping right now is the Cursed Cornershop series, where I go into like a corner shop and pick up some random items from the shelves, mainly like the butters meat section in the fridge, in the back of Boss Man's fridge, and I make it into a little recipe, it's a little meal. But yeah, obviously I started with the Motorbike Munch stuff, and I got the Cursed Chicken Shop series out as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, just eat weird shit basically.
So what do you look for in a Cursed Corner Shop? Like what stands out when you're walking along the street and you go, I'm going to go in there?
Do you know what? What I do is I don't like plan it when I go in, yeah. I just like, I walk in and I know I'm going to get like a base, which would be like a sandwich or something like that. Or like, not even that, sometimes I'll just get like a bread because then I can put all this random shit into the wrap. But I get that and then I try and do at least one tinned item. So like recently tinned chili con carne or like some tinned fish.
Every time I see it.
And then I try and get something that's got a crunch, so like some crisps or something like that. And then I try and find something hot. So that's my sort of brain going into it. But I never decide what I'm gonna go and do before I just watch the shop, because every like different shop's got different things in it. Like it's always a surprise.
Well, the eagle-eyed viewers will see there's some cling film in front of you. We've got coming up in a little bit. Yeah. We have prepped some cursed munch for you.
Perfect.
And I think we've ticked all of those boxes. There's a bread base. There are some awful tins.
You better have.
I'm excited to see what you got because I actually don't know what's going to be in there.
Yeah, it's rogue. So you do the Cursed Chicken Shops. You've got the corner shops. What is the worst place you've eaten food?
Worst place? Oh, maybe. That's a difficult question. You know, they're all pretty fucking shit.
Because you've eaten some bad food.
Yeah. Probably when I had a burger recently. I can't remember where it's from, but it was raw in the middle. I think it was in Victoria. And it's called like Chicken Shack or something like that. And I literally clocked it halfway through. I still ate the burger, obviously. But it was raw in the middle. Because I think what they do is they like pre-cook it and then freeze it and then cook it again. That's usually what happens when it's raw in the middle. And I saw it was pink in the middle. It was clucking.
So it was a chicken burger, was it?
Yeah, chicken burger. I think that's like, other than that, like, not really like bad places. Like Chicken Shop, the chicken shop, innit? So they're all pretty shit, but pretty good.
Do like the people that serve you, like, do they sometimes add to the curseness if they're a bit... if they're a bit grim.
Tapped, yeah. Yeah, sort of, yeah. What I'm trying to think of one that's been a bit loopy. Nah, not really. Like they're all just a bit snacked.
Have you had it?
Yeah.
Have you had it where anyone, like any boss man, has recognised or known who you are?
Yeah. So this is a funny story actually. I was walking down Stoke Newton High Street, and I was just coming out from a night out. I went to Central, and then I'm walking with a couple of friends, and this chicken shop that I've already reviewed was open. So I went into it because we were having like a drink and I had like a bottle. We're like, can we just sit in here for a bit? He's like, yeah. And the sun came out and he was like, yeah, bro, come. He's like, can you come back and do another review, please? Because I mustn't have reviewed them that kind of shit because it was dead, innit? And he's like, can you come back and do a review? And I'll give you a homemade biryani. And I was like, yeah, 100%. Let's set it up. So I went back and did that for him. But I feel like some of them have recognised when I've gone in, maybe, and then just not said anything, sort of thing. But mainly probably not. I don't feel like they've got TikTok or something like that. But just that guy though, he was like, yeah, come and try the chicken biryani. It was dead, but
I did see that one.
We were discussing it. It's like
It's a bit dry,
any
innit?
chicken shop that does a biryani, like, I feel like that's a red flag.
Nah, some of them are nice though, I can't lie. I've had a couple in East London at like £3.50 and they're bath. And it's like nice. But that one was like, just didn't look like the meat was seasoned or anything like that. It looked dry. Like, I don't know what he was doing. And he gassed it up as well. That's the worst thing.
Do you tell him it wasn't good?
Well, I tried to like sort of give him a bit of leniency in it because I felt bad because he's obviously asked me to go in. But I still rated it. I was just like, I could have had more season or whatever. But he was just like, thank you, bro. Any promo is good promo, innit? So
all publicity is good publicity.
yeah, exactly.
That's it.
What's the? Is there any food that you just flat out wouldn't eat? You'd refuse to eat it.
There's very few foods. I used to not like Marmite and shit, but what I do is, because I used to be a really fussy eater when I was younger. Wow, really fussy. Like I wouldn't get like mashed potato. I couldn't have it touching like any meat or vegetable. I had it all separate. It was like proper OCD. And what I've done now as I've gotten older, anything I don't like, I just eat it and eat it and eat it until I like it. Like Marmite, for example, I used to fucking hate that smell.
Tin's chili.
Oh, mate. But I just kept eating it and now I love it.
Yeah.
That's my like method. I can't really think of one that I wouldn't really like touch, to be honest. If you think of one and ask me, then we'll see.
Well, I've seen you eat some rogue stuff.
Yeah.
There must be something like that sticks out that just when you think of the worst thing you've eaten that makes you, I actually remember that.
You would think so, innit? But I can't even think of something that I just don't like. I can't actually think. There's not really anything.
I can't get my head around it because I was eating a sandwich, just a Tesco meal deal, watching you eat, and it was like I was struggling to get through my food. So I don't get how you've done all of that.
Do you know what I need to try to test if I do not like something? Is that, what's it, that tin fish, that Strong?
We were going to get that.
Is it?
But we didn't want, we thought
on the podcast though.
The studio will be just finished for weeks.
I haven't smelt it in it, but have you seen that video of that girl eating it on a bus, bro?
No.
Oh my days. But yeah, she's like gagging and she's in the bus and people behind her like...
Yeah.
We should have got
thought
some.
like we'd have to like
babe,
take this out.
Imagine I was just like white. Oh no. Oh,
is it like, have you not done it because you just don't think you can?
No, I want to do it. I want to do it. I'm just going to get around to it. Like, just one of them ones. Because most of the time I do my videos like out of convenience because I've got loads of other stuff that I'm working on. And I just sort of try and add it into my day. So I go past the shop and then I'll record whatever's like convenient for me. But yeah, I'm gonna eventually do it. People are asking for it, innit? But yeah. But maybe I don't like that, innit? That might be the thing, innit? We'll see. I don't know.
Nice. And then in terms of hot sauce, like you clearly are a man who likes a bit of heat. What is the hottest hot sauce you've had?
Hot sauce wise, recently, so I got this, my friend gifted me some of the bomb sauce.
Yeah.
And it says it's like 230,000 Scoville or whatever, but it's not. Like, people were saying it's like, they've undermeasured that. But anyway, on a date, first date, because it was in Essex, and my friend's from Essex, he gave me this, and I went to hers for dinner, and I poured it all over my baked potato, thinking, oh yeah, like it's fine, like I have hot sauce all the time. Like literally, I was sitting, and she's like, you're right. I was bullet like sweating out of my face and my eyeballs. Like, yeah. It was nice, but I just did not clock like how hot it was. It's fucking hot.
Is it actually nice?
It's buff. Like the thing is, I like that sort of intense heat flavor.
Yeah.
Like it is good when you can hack it. But that one, yeah, like it fucked me up. Now I use a couple drops in it, and then it's still fucked.
Did you get a second date?
Yeah. But we don't want to talk about that. I got to go now, everyone. Right? It wasn't
I feel like we need to get this cling film off the table and get you. Well, keep it on the table for now, but let's start bringing the food out so we can get this section. Done. So Bart, he's your biggest fan. He got you on the podcast. He's brought together a selection of the finest treats he could find to make you a wrap, and he's also going to have some for himself.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because the reason why we actually had a podcast last week that he lost all the footage for, so he's going to enjoy eating some of this.
It's punishment, then, yeah.
This is punishment.
Yeah, so this isn't officially his first podcast on camera, but in terms of the viewers, welcome to producer Bart.
But the thing is, he can't have hot sauce, so there's two wraps, so maybe you can make two wraps. He can have one without the hot sauce.
I'm making your wrap as well, then. Yeah? I'm making you. Okay, so I'm fucking you up. Why can't you have hot sauce?
I got a fucked stomach.
Okay.
Sorry,
same.
Put it this way: if I had hot sauce today, I would not be editing this podcast for next month.
Say no more. All right, cool.
Sneaks them in.
Just to describe the ingredients a little bit.
Maybe just show them to the camera while you do it as well.
Yeah,
can do.
Do you want to come into the light, or are you in your little dingy corner?
Be all right. I'll use my little corner. It's a bit rogue. I'm Polish, So there are a few bits in there that are from the depths of my...
But like, some of these have actually come from his mum's cupboard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So they're
mum's
proper.
cupboard, right?
Not this one. So we got celery stew for you as a bit of a base, a bit of a vegetable base.
All right, that's nice. That's nice.
We've got all food groups covered.
All food. We've got
Your
squid.
macros are
Oh
fine.
yes.
This one's mental. It's squid in a packet. It
In
doesn't
a
have to be in a
card-
fridge.
Before.
Squid in a cardboard packet.
Bag.
That straight away.
I have no
red
idea
flag.
how this will taste. So.
I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Vacuum pack, definitely.
Vacuum.
Right, we got some herring fillets for you.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah.
Bit of
In a tomato
and
sauce.
tomato sauce.
All right then. Fucking hell. How much fish am I having?
A lot.
We're switching it up. We're moving on to the pate with spring onion.
Okay.
It's a
then.
Polish one.
All right,
We've got to take his word for it though, because there's no English on that.
take.
Also, it's out of date, so.
Is it?
No.
I'll still munch that for you. But
Well, just on that, like, what's the most out of date thing you've ever eaten? Do you know?
no, I don't think. Well, it depends because like
corner shop might just change the date, don't they?
So I've got a lot of stuff in the like reduced section, so I'm sure there's something in there. I went to one when it's like there was a corner of like reduced 50p shit, and he had like whole big bottles of hot sauce, and I got that, but I didn't really check the dates. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Because I just thought I'm gonna eat anyway. So
Yeah.
might-
Do you,
might as well not
like
know.
the rogue sandwiches they have in them corner shops? Do you reckon they change the dates?
I don't know, maybe, but I don't think they can because some of them are like already packaged, isn't it? Maybe scratch them out. But
Yeah, tip-bait.
To be fair, just on that, someone that we work with, the other day he got a cake from the corner shop 6 months out of date.
6 months after that, did he eat it?
Yeah, he did.
Was it good?
Oh, you can ask him
Did
yourself,
he
mate.
save me some?
Nice bit of added penicillin.
Lovely.
Yeah, more hot sauce. You got green chili sauce.
Cool.
Probably used to that. Little rogue one again. Got peri peri sauce.
Oh,
Open
yeah, I've had that
from
before,
straight
actually.
from the cupboard.
Great.
And the cherry on top. What? Main piece de resistance. Polish jelly ham.
Oh, okay.
Have you eaten today?
It's not fucking meat, isn't it? Yeah, I have, but I kept it light so I could not be so slumped because I get slumped after I eat this shit.
Oh, and you probably love this, mate.
Mr. Naga.
Mr. Naga. Indeed.
Staple.
What sort of levels are we talking with that then?
It's not that bad. Like I thought it was gonna be much hotter when I got it because everyone was like, "Oh, try Mr. Naga." It's more just like butters, like in taste. Like it's strong.
Right.
It's got like a really distinct taste, but it's not that hot. I'll do a spoonful of it. Like it's not.
So someone upstairs, it came from someone in our office, and the chat was that it's bad, but it sounds like
I've had it
you're just
before.
gonna
I
take
had
in
it ages
stride.
ago when I was living in Brighton. I had it in a wrap or something. And I don't remember it being that bad. Oh, I like this bread. Fuck me.
Should we do them side by side on the table?
Got me chefing in that, yeah? Gordon Rourke.
Gordon Rourke.
Let me take the rings off. Ring.
let me grab that so it doesn't get.
Fucking hell, bro. How much meat do you think I can handle? Trust me.
So did we miss
Bear
any,
meat.
did we miss any like distinctive feature that you have in your
There's no crisps.
no crisps?
Oh, what am I gonna do? Can't make it now.
Oh, where's the
There was a sausage roll as well. There was a sausage roll.
right,
as well.
yeah.
This was part of my lunch, but we'll.
Yeah, Curtis did not eat this. Just for you, mate.
Oh god. Hog roast. All right, say no more. Make this into a little recipe. Oh mate.
So
How'd you even start
yeah,
this?
I reckon we just let you go wild.
Am I making two then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Make two.
Say no more. No hot sauce in yours.
No hot sauce on mine.
I reckon, yeah, just crack into it and just talk us through like
Alright, okay. This is
what
my
you
thinking.
go. We'll let you.
Yeah. So what I usually do, I'm gonna do this first. It's like pasty. You get me?
Have we got a spoon?
Yeah, there's a spoon
Yeah.
on the side.
Have we got?
Bruv, that's that chili sauce from upstairs that made us tear up earlier.
Yeah. Let me try some of this. Yeah, it's just got a weird taste of anything. That's what I mean. But it's nice. It tastes like a curry house.
scared.
All right, let's do this.
Whoa.
Jesus.
This is Bart's one.
Yeah, try.
I would die if I eat that.
All right, we'll start with the Naga. Mr. Naga on the base because I don't want to put that on the top because it won't like, spread evenly. You get me? Tips at
It's
home.
looking like a pizza with the amount you're putting on there.
Yeah. Need it nice and hot, don't I? All right.
Can I get a little smell of that as well?
Yeah. It is hot, but it's like, it's just more, if you have loads of it, it's just got that really strong like taste.
It's got lime pickle.
Yeah.
It's actually, it
Yeah.
smells quite nice. I'm
With a
gonna
cheeky popper
have a little.
Finger.
Oh, mate. You've made a mistake.
Do you think?
I'll do it. Just do it.
Can you hold?
You've made a mistake. Alright, I'm gonna get the green jalapeno.
Whoever sauce those has now had Curtis's finger in it.
Yeah, it's hot.
Sorry, Sal.
It smells like lime pickle.
Immediately, that kind of coats. I don't know how you've just chucked in a whole spoon of it.
Let me try a bit of this. All right, cool. Purple.
Good show you that cling film down.
That was hot.
Mate,
Hot in it. And then, all right, cool. So I've got the sauces.
Oh, I can feel it in my nose, and he's done a whole spoon of it.
Just for the sake of getting every ingredient in, let's have a bit of that, you know what I mean? Nice saucy wrap. And then, right, my thinking here is Polish ham.
How do we open it?
Bro, it's one big chunk, like, fucking hell.
Do we need a knife?
Nah, he's got a spoon for it.
Brother.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at the gelatin on that. Oh, fucking
I
hell.
wonder when that animal died.
It smells like
12,000 years ago.
Do we want to
corned
get
beef.
something to wipe that up so that you're not covering your sleeves and stuff?
mate, I wouldn't worry about it.
Those jumpers have seen much worse.
Yeah, for real. All right, I'm gonna get some of this Butters jelly on it. I sort of like this.
Oh, I love how it even says on the side Polish ham. Like, there's no, just do not eat.
No
jelly,
other
boy.
country does this, mate.
Exactly what it says.
Oh my god, there's so much
the
jelly
tin.
on it.
We should get a close up with the camera, mate. See if we can get a.
I'm shooting a 4K so I can punch in.
I'm gonna try and make this kind of like uniformness, right? Do you know what I mean? So it's actually not too fucked, too sloppy. I mean, try and get all of it down me.
It's a good idea.
All right, cool. So, I need to make your wrap as well, don't I? All right, again, fucked up.
But
I'll do your ones after.
Are there any? Will you have some peri peri in yours?
I can do peri peri.
All right, say no more.
This is definitely a feature for the video listeners. So if you are listening on Spotify, check out the YouTube channel to see this in all its glory. It's.
I'm now opening the herring.
Look at the state of that.
Oi, what? Ooh,
Oh, the sauce
juices
for
and
that.
Oi. Oh, potent.
I can smell the herring.
Love it. It looks quite like fucking premium, this herring. I can't lie.
Yeah, mate. No expenses spared here.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Mate, that is grim.
Why is it great?
The thing that
It's the fish, isn't it?
amazes me the most about all this sort of stuff is people opt to eat this as their everyday food.
What? Yeah, well,
Well,
maybe
this
not all of
wrap in particular.
Well, maybe not this concoction, but that's a point. Like, I wonder if there are any dishes you've made that have never been eaten by a human before.
Probably.
This.
Yeah.
But like,
Most of them, I don't think,
is like
I think
that's quite cool though, isn't it? Like, how many spaghetti bologneses there have been, and then you with your herring and your
trust me.
spring onion pate.
Honestly, I've got a cookbook coming out in February, and it's going to be
Is that actually
recipes
real?
you've
Really?
never, yeah, and there's going to be recipes
Amazing.
you've never ever heard of. But yeah, it's going to be released alongside my hot sauce again. So I'm going to have.
That's a thick pate. That.
I assume that's coming out on Valentine's Day, like
Yeah.
date-inspired.
Presents, isn't it? Yeah.
Mate, that pate is not even coming off the spoon.
Fucking,
You could build a
dense
house with that.
fatty. Fucking
I think that's what
plaster.
Polish people do, build houses
What's
with.
this in here? Ham.
No, spring
It's-
onion and
So it's ham, but it's like, I think it's like liver, like
Yeah.
cooked.
Great. Oh, bro,
yeah, when you have to use the tin to get it off the spoon, then something's gone wrong.
look at that. That's actually looking like an art piece.
Are you looking forward to this?
I'm not looking forward to it.
That's a political answer. That
I didn't realise I was going to be eating on this podcast. But fuck it. Free food, eh?
you don't have to eat all of it, but if you eat, less than half, we will be offended.
I won't be.
What's that, man?
I won't be.
Yam this thing. All right, now I'm going to open this celery.
I'm
soup.
not
Oh,
looking
there's
forward
still
to this
the,
one.
the squid slice is still coming as well. I forgot.
Yeah, I've got this one first. I'm going to lower your one up after as well. All right, let's open up this squid.
This is the one that I'm worried about.
I've had this before, like not this exact brand, but I've had this in the can
Oh,
before.
there's something that's starting to smell. I don't know what it is.
Just my arse, mate. Let's get a bit of this oil on.
Okay.
Hey. Oh. Put some of yours as well.
Great.
All right, let's get some of this out.
Oh
Wait,
my
why is it like that? Mate, it looks like fucking tuna. Why is it doing all this? Look at the box compared to that. I'm not
Yeah,
being
I was
funny,
going to say,
like,
I've never seen a squid.
That smells like dog
You're
food.
like
Look like
calamari and fucking.
I think most dogs would turn this down, though.
There's one upstairs. Should we go get it?
Oh, I think you'd
No.
actually turn this down.
Have you got
I
the
can
tissue?
smell that.
Yeah, they've got tissue. Wipes. Wet wipes, mate.
Oh yeah, go on. I have to blow my nose anyway.
Is that from the hot sauce?
wet wipe.
You must never have any sinus issues or congestion.
Yeah, no,
like,
for real. Literally zero constipation in this. Oh, safe, bro.
I might just put this on the side.
Yeah, you might as well. It's about to get real messy. Let me blow my nose real quick. Here's one for the listeners at home. Oh, all right. Fucking antibacterial on my nose. Sick. Budget didn't stretch the tissue, did it, lads? Fucking hell. All right, I'm gonna bang the celery stew on.
The stew, there's no stew there. It's just
Mushing it.
That is thick. So,
yeah.
what are we dealing with?
We're
here? Is
dealing
it
with
like
this.
Oh mate, that is the worst bit about it. That's just...
I think I prefer the fish.
I think you need some grease in it.
Well, when and where was that piece of celery born?
Who's eating that? That celery? No, who's eating?
Was that from your mum's kitchen?
No. I think it's like a Arabic thing.
Is it?
Celery, yeah.
This hog roast doesn't even fit the category. I'm not going to use it.
It's too good.
All right, let me make you all right real quick. I'm just going to fuck you up. All right, do you know what I'm going to do? This one, I'm going to put this as the base.
Switching it up, is he?
Yes, mate. Get a bit of that on there.
Oh my word.
How many bites are you going to do, Bart?
Before I throw up, or
Nah, you'll be all right. Trust me. You might like it more than you expect. Literally, do you know why I even started doing this? Yeah, because when I used to go out a lot and spend all my money on fucking going out and drinking and shit, I would literally always I would never have any money to feed myself properly. So what I would do was, if I was proper starving, I'll go to the shop and I'll get a cheap sandwich or whatever. And because it needed something to fill me up, I'd put in the sardines or whatever because they're cheap in the shop. And I was literally sitting there one day. I was doing some design course, some design course, and I was sitting there eating my lunch, and I was like, imagine I just started posting this on my TikToks. I already had the Motorbike Munch thing coming out, and I was like, imagine people looking at me eating this. I had this chicken tikka sandwich with bare sardines in it, but I was eating that for my own pleasure, innit? Yeah. So I was like, imagine that, but I just took it to the extreme and just did some mad shit, and then this became more. And the more and more I do it, more and more like it. I can't even lie.
Because that was, I was going to ask, were you like this before? Would you eat this sort of food? But it sounds like, this was just a Sunday morning
literally
hangover cure.
Yeah. And do you know what? I fuck a corner shop sandwiches, I can't lie. When something is just butter, scatty, it just makes me a bit more ravenous.
But when I'm hanging, the food needs to, there can't be anything rough with it because I'm going to be sick. So you put in
maybe wouldn't do it as a hangover.
Tinned herring.
Yeah.
I
probably wouldn't do it in a hangover, to be fair. Honestly, in my week to week, when I'm just at home cooking, I cook some normal fucking dishes, I promise everyone.
I almost want to ask you more questions now because the idea of a social clip whilst you're just pouring herring onto some random flatbread.
Do it, mate. I'm active, bro. That's what I do all day.
Have you vomited?
Nah.
Never
vomit. I find it quite hard to vomit in general, even when from drink or whatever like that. So I wouldn't vomit, but I've definitely felt fucking ill after a couple of them. Because you know what? Sometimes I force myself to do a video just for the sake of it, so I can keep posting. And literally, I'm not in the mood, innit? I'm still yamming it all just because for the vibes.
The dregs coming out that tin for your pleasure, Bart.
Look at that, mate. You've got the nice little bits at the end.
To be fair, he hasn't had lunch, so.
He's having it now, mate.
Also, I don't feel bad. You've done it for yourself because you've bought these items.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna have to eat this.
Well, listen, if you're going to make our lovely guest have to go through it, then.
Oh, okay.
But he loves it. That guest. He loves it. Shit.
And this is why we got Bart on camera so that he can do the shit we don't want to do, basically.
Yeah.
So who else have you guys had on the pod then?
We've got our little wall of Polaroids behind us.
Oh yeah.
So we've had El Burrito Monster, which I think is the kind of the. I don't want to say normal as if you're not normal, but I'd say he's the normal version of you where he does weird food combinations.
Yeah. Fucking hell, mate.
But I can't picture you doing a pickled herring Wellington.
Yeah, probably not. Nah, honestly though, in my cookbook I've got some weird recipes like that though, similar to that, shit like that. It's gonna be normal dishes but with an own little scatty twist.
So are you into your cooking?
Yeah. I was a chef at one point.
What do you mean? Look what he's made there.
It's not really cooking though, is it?
It's called assembling.
A bit more mental illness than chefery. No, I used to work as a chef.
You have to be mentally ill to be a chef usually though, right?
True say. No, I couldn't hack it. I used to work in the kitchen as a chef and it was just shit. It's so depressing. It takes out the fun of actually cooking. I love cooking. My mum taught me how to cook when I was younger. I used to love it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I still do love it. But when you work in the kitchen, it's bro, these lot do not like their lives. They're just fucking hell, chuffing cigarettes and just, oh, mate, fuck all that. Fuck all that. All right, I'll put some peri sauce on your one, yeah?
Please be gentle, mate.
So gentle, daddy.
It's only peri.
Yeah?
He's lathered it on.
That's not, bro. Come on, that's minor. Got to do it. It's a forfeit. Do you want a bit of that?
I don't think you'll handle that one.
All right, well.
And I want to see him get through this.
I have to get naked to make this one. I want to get my fucking sleeves dirty.
Okay.
That's you, though, bro.
Something really smells like dog food. I'm not sure what type it
I
is,
reckon
but
it's the celery that you're thinking is dog food.
I don't think it is. I think it was the squid or
To
something.
be fair, I'm not gonna lie, you've actually assembled it really well.
Yeah, it looks-
Like, this is.
It's not his first rodeo.
Yeah, mate. I like to look a bit neater when I'm like eating it. You know what I'm saying? It stresses me out less. Like, if it's a messy one, I'm like, fucking hell, I'll get this one.
Let's just have a real quick
Yeah.
overview. What we're looking at.
All right, so we've got the Mr. Naga on the base.
Yep.
We've got the pate on the side, spread along each side, you know, make it a bit even. I've got some of the squid on there, some herring, some fucking, what is this, ham? That's in some weird
Polish ham.
gelatin.
All the meats.
Yeah, all the meat at the carvery. And then we've got celery stew on there, peri sauce, and jalapeno pepper sauce as well.
And some Mr. Naga Gold.
And yeah, Mr. Naga's on the bottom, a lot of it. So yeah.
What would you say is the worst item in there?
I would say maybe I reckon it's going to be the clash. It's not even one item. I reckon it's going to be the clash, yeah, of this, this spring onion pate and the herring.
The flavour combinations are too much for one another.
Because squid ain't that fishy, but that herring is ponging right
Hey,
now.
it's like a turf and surf.
Yeah.
Just a really
Surf and surf.
surf and turf.
Oh, mate.
It's a surf and surf.
Ready
I feel
to give
like
it a little bite.
you go second.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let me try and wrap this nicely for once in my life.
Wow, this stinks.
This is beautiful.
That's going to be nice, though.
Artistry at work.
This wrap is not big enough, but yo, we're going to do it anyway.
Oh my god.
That Mr. Naga is banging with it, I can't lie.
Good.
Yeah, good. I like it.
I got a direct look down the barrel into it and just seeing like
I'm refusing to believe those are real.
Yeah. No, do you know what it is, yeah? You can probably taste the Mr. Naga, but it's like working. It's not just on its own. It's just like I'm eating a fucking curry.
it's like you're eating a curry.
A herring, ham, squid, pate, curry.
Polish ham curry.
Pretty sure it's traditional, isn't it?
Polish ham curry. What's it missing?
I just got celery. I just got celery stuck in my fucking throat, bro.
It's on the floor.
Oh, mate.
Oh my god. Are you alright?
We're back.
Mate, that celery was like inhaled. Was it missing?
What's it missing?
I don't know, mate. A bit of poontang.
Are we still in shot?
Oh, that fucking jelly, bro.
The jelly. The jelly.
I just got a mouthful of jelly. Look at that.
Oh, the entire set is crumbling, man.
Oh my god.
I hurt my knee though.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sound. I just like
It's not bad, though.
just fell off my chair at the reaction.
What's it missing?
You're right.
No, I'm good.
Push yours.
Oh god. Right.
Oh, this was a great selection of guests.
Oh, yeah.
I
All
think
jokes aside, it's not bad at all.
when I grow up, I want to be you. You're my hero.
Same.
I'm not having those. I'm just having it.
First
Hang on a
podcast,
bit.
you got
Have you had any yet?
Bro, no.
Right, you was trying to keep that quiet. I'm actually soaking wet. This was in James's mouth.
Alright, for the viewers, let's have a little close up of that.
Wait.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh. He's actually. I thought you would just grab a couple bites and call it a day.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
man. So
That's what.
Absolutely no waste as well. I can't believe
How is it, Bart?
bro,
it's not looking good, bruv.
it's like
Is it as worse as you thought it was going to be?
I think it's way worse.
I haven't tried my life, bro.
But it smells like
What you need is Mr. Naga and everything else because he just can't taste anything right
Yeah,
now.
the Mr. Nargo is banging in
do
there.
you even have taste buds?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
genuinely.
Yeah. This is advanced, isn't it?
His taste buds are in 2035.
Trust me. Oh.
I nearly said 2025 as if it's the future.
No,
What is-
man. No.
what's-
One more bite. Big bite. You got to get into the middle of it.
Go on.
So you've got in
Yeah,
there.
come on.
Oh, look at it hanging from his lip.
A little
as
bit of
well.
celery.
Eating that, it's all right.
That's actually not bad when you're inside.
Yeah, come
There you
on.
go. That's it. You got to
Honestly.
commit.
What, yeah?
Is there any part of you that wants to try it?
No.
Yeah, so.
You?
No, absolutely not.
You won't be any for a long while.
Greedy.
If you're second on that one.
Yeah.
He's not wasting a bit of it. It's going to
No.
go back
I
on.
honestly have so much respect.
Just dribbled. That's how much. That's how much I'm fucking loving this. I'm just trying
Mouth watering.
No, I'm supreme, bro.
Now, is there time to get this into the cookbook?
Oh fucking yes. Listen,
We want. I feel like we need a picture with you and that wrap and us
Do it.
all
I
together.
don't want it.
You don't want to be near it.
I'll save that wrap.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's gonna get soaked through with all the juices after.
oh, love that.
Going to be even better.
You know what? Wait, I'm gonna cling film this one for you for the way home.
Ah, what a man!
Listen,
And this is why you come on Behind the Screens podcast.
trust me, the budget is blinging. Honestly,
Come here.
bad boy.
Budget might not be as big next week with James breaking the chairs, but
Oh. I can't believe you're still eating it.
I just had a bit of
Nice.
squid stuck in my tooth, man. Oh, that's disgusting.
So, have you got episodes out on YouTube now? Then, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I tried to look it up. I swear, I think, and then I couldn't see it.
that's
I don't know
not
why.
good.
Maybe
That's not a good sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we ask some questions?
Yeah,
answer
sure.
it, go away.
While you go through it, so I'm going to go with the first question. I really want to know, in the nicest possible way. Why are you like this?
No.
No, so obviously, like you would eat this food then because it's cheap, but like, why did you first think to just start chucking these mad things together?
Well, that's what I'm saying to you, because I just literally, like, it fills you up for cheap,
Yeah.
innit? Well, most of the time. Obviously, like, when you have all these ingredients, maybe not, but... Ooh.
It's spicy.
No, my nose is just like bare runny. What was I going to say? Because if you get a cheap tin of fish and a
Yeah.
cheap sandwich, it fills you up for nothing. And London
Yeah.
is not a joke. It's fucking so expensive, innit? And honestly, I like it, and it fills you up for cheap. And that's what I like. I like things more as well when I know I've paid less for them. You know? It tastes
Sure.
better when I've done it on a budget. And this is
Even
something-
better when it's free. It's been paid for.
That's what I'm saying.
What's like the usual budget for like one of these things when you go into the shops?
Do you want to ask that again?
What's the as you munch into your whatever sandwich? what's the budget that you have generally for like one of these creations that you make?
I try to keep it like around the £10 sort of mark, but it's kind of difficult. Like I get carried away because I'll see something and I'm like, oh, I need to definitely add that. And some of these tin things are fucking
Yeah.
spenny, you know.
That chili, £3, wasn't it?
Which one?
The tin chili, it was like £3.
Yeah, something like that. It's mad. Like it's that tin chili. Yeah, it was £3.15. That's kind of spenny.
Yeah.
Like
Consider there's probably about 4% meat in there.
yeah. Nah, but all jokes aside, yeah, I know they're not gonna believe me because I eat all this crap. Yeah, but that chili was actually banging for what it was. Like it tastes like a proper chili. And usually they don't. It tastes like fucking like school dinners, innit?
Yeah.
But it was good. So, but yeah, try to keep it about £10-15 budget. But it just depends really. Like if I see something I really like, I'll just grab it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
but like I'm intrigued about it.
So in terms of like content then, obviously this wasn't the first thing you did on TikTok. Like how did you get into creating content?
So, I went to Morocco.
You don't have to finish this, by the way.
Nah, I'm
You-
chilling.
you genuinely want to-
I'm
okay.
chilling. I went to Morocco. Nah, they're forcing me to do this, bro. I went to Morocco and I started just doing like vlogs because we had a mad time there and it was just like one thing after another just kept fucking going wrong. So I was like, I'm going to vlog all of it. And I did little vlogs on my alt account, which is Rourke Miley now, and I started on there, and then they got like 5k to 10k views, like nothing really mad, and then I started doing that Motorbike Munch on the other channel, like just food stuff, just like I used to work at a Chinese restaurant, innit, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start filming some of the food I get for free after work. You get 2 free dishes. And then I was like, I'm gonna do it at the back of my motorbike. I told everyone at work, they're like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. And then I started just doing that. And then that's how it really spiraled. Like, I just kept doing it. Because I had to be consistent because it was so easy. Yeah. Because I was gonna drive and eat there anyway. So I was like, fuck it, I'll film it and just do some dumb little voiceover. So yeah, I just started. My thing is just post and post and post, even if it's cringe. And then you'll find your own way in it. Like, just post whatever. How did
you first see success? Like, what was the first video that just started to pop off?
It was one of my Motorbike Munch episodes, but I can't actually remember which one. But I remember it getting traction because I was like getting gassed about like, oh, I've already got 6k views. I was like, oh shit, and then it started hitting the 10ks. Yeah. And then literally, it was mad because the growth was so, it didn't look normal. Like, it was like, I was just literally blowing up instantly. Like, I was post one video and it would just always increase. And then my standard got, oh, if it's not 100k views, then it's dead. And I wouldn't post it. Like, it has to be like that much worthy. But yeah, it just literally grew like so naturally and so quickly. It was crazy.
And what do you think it is about your content that people tune in to watch? tune in to watch and then just follow along?
Because there is really nobody else doing this, surely.
Is there anyone else doing this? So many questions in one, isn't there?
I don't know. I don't really know. Probably not like me, innit? Like, it's an individual thing. Like, the way that I am on camera when I'm doing a video is literally just like what I would say in front of anyone anyway. It's not like me just like acting up or saying some stupid shit for the camera because it's just my banner and like the way that I am. Yeah. And yeah, I've just done it like true to myself really. I don't know if anyone else is doing something similar. But
do you know what I really like about this content is that more often than not you find creators have done something, copied somebody else. Yeah. But you found a real niche that nobody else is doing.
It's the definition of
niche, you created your own little way for it. It's amazing.
Corner of TikTok.
You're not ready for the YouTube. I got some banging series coming out that like no one's done ever. I was explaining it to some of my friends yesterday and they're like, what the fuck? Like, it's gonna be insane, like proper. But yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to find, because I get really like funny if I'm like with anything, like clothes or whatever, if everyone else has got it, or everyone else is doing it, I don't want to do it. Like, it's just the way my brain works. I'm just a bit of a little prick like that. I'm like, nah, I need to be unique. Yeah. But so I was like, I need to have something that no one else is doing. Like, it was important to me to do that. Yeah. So yeah, and I've got the ideas, mate. Trust me.
Nice. I reckon we let you like either finish or we clear up, so then you can sort yourself out, and then we'll crack in. You're done. Yeah. So quick, let's give us one little overview. What did you think?
Yeah, the review. I want to know the review.
Listen, it was not. It tasted like a curry house in a wrap with a bit of fish. To be honest, you can't really taste anything else. Like, you can just taste the Mr. Naga, and do you know what? Yeah, that's all I can really taste. And I like this. Do you know what? You forgot the crunch, but this is slightly undercooked, so it's perfect. A bit crunchy, I think. Let me just have a little try.
It's got pate on the spoon still as well.
Yeah.
Good.
This kind of tastes like weed, bro. The wrap was good. I can't lie, you picked well. You picked well. Done. Yeah. Shout out your mum and her cupboard.
So, Bart, you got a future in this then?
Out of 10? Oh, okay. Do you know what? This is actually up there with some of them. I'm not even joking, just for the pod. Like, that was actually quite nice. I'll say a solid 8.1.
8.1?
Yeah.
Fair play. Nice one. Like that.
Considering there was like 54 meats in there as well. Like.
Yeah. Is Bart forgiven for the podcast?
After the pod.
For last week's? Losing it.
You're forgiven, but I don't know, actually. You didn't really do
I think I'll do one more bite.
One more bite.
You got to take a bite of my one, bro.
One more
Straight
bite.
from where I've bitten it.
Do you know what? I think my mouth's got numb from something inside of it.
Peri sauce.
Go again.
That was a good bite. That was a good bite. I respect that.
You're forgiven.
Yeah, you're definitely forgiven.
To be fair, this is what his mum makes him for dinner anyway.
Oh, hopefully she's not watching the pod.
Well, it's from her cupboard, is it not?
Yeah.
Only the Polish ham.
Oh, fair.
And the squid.
The Polish ham. Make sure
and the squid. And the celery.
Polish ham slapped, to be fair. I got a whole mouthful of that jelly though, and it was
Well, I tell you what, mate.
Fucking grim.
You can take that home because we do not have a use for it.
Nah, I think there's that dog upstairs. Put it back in the mum's cupboard.
Right, well, we're back in the room. The clean-up is finished.
Yeah. Surprisingly easy to clean up.
Yeah, once you cling film, it's easy to get it out of the
Yeah, I
room.
didn't think of that.
Yes, you've got to bring that in, mate. Get some cling film. Get a cling film sponsor. You'll be sorted.
100.
So we've just seen that live, which is pretty impressive.
One of the greatest things I've seen in person.
Yeah, definitely on this podcast, like 100%. How would you describe your content?
Cursed.
How would I describe my content? Authentic, shocking, humorous. That's how I describe my
They're
content.
your keywords.
Yeah,
You,
keywords.
you mentioned before that you were creating these foods like off TikTok just to like fill yourself up.
Yeah.
Were you like one of the like people in your mates group where you go, "Oh, Rourke, eat this"?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't like the idea that I'm like, oh yeah, eat this and for like money or something like that. I wouldn't do that. So if someone like suggested something that was butter, like I think people in my comments as well, they'll say, oh, you should do this, and it's like something that is not food in it.
Yeah.
I don't like that idea. That's like you're like a
Clown or
act.
something.
Yeah. That's not like So no one really does that, but they know that if it's if we're going somewhere that's got hot food, they're like, oh yeah, Rourke will have that, Rourke will have that.
Yeah.
That's about it. No one will tell me to eat fucking random shit.
That makes me think there was a creator on YouTube years ago called Food for Louis.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Have you ever heard of him?
He ate a goldfish, didn't he?
Yeah, so he was eating like live scorpions, goldfish. But did he get banned or something? I feel like
His
there was-
videos where he ate the goldfish, I think he then turned vegan. So he had to delete all these videos.
What?
So
he had to, did he?
yeah, they all found it. So he had a channel called Food for Louis, but he was called Fun for Louis.
yeah.
And
then they
all the vegans were like, what the fuck?
And then they found his old channel where he ate a goldfish, and then they all kicked up a fuss.
Have you seen that guy that's cooking every fish in the world, and he does it like Michelin star sort of style, and he does goldfish, like all the fish you don't think of, like all the ones that are in the tank and that he'll do.
Bart, write the name down. We'll get him on the podcast.
It looks jokes. Like,
We've got to find some fish that man's not eating.
I would love to eat a goldfish. I can't lie.
we got to get you back on for a sequel.
Yeah,
Just
goldfish.
that
It's
one
got a
clip.
tank.
So goldfish. What else on the list of things you want to eat?
Obviously, that's strong, whatever it's called.
Surströmming, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to eat do you know what I really like? That gets me like hungry, which is a bit weird, but I really, really like.
I have no idea what he's going to say.
it's
Like roast beef or something? Like something normal.
Yeah, chicken. Like, you know when it's like a really weird animal. So, for example, I found this shop yesterday. It's a Polish shop, actually. I found this shop yesterday. So I'm going to do a video on, and they do dried lizard. So when I see something like that, it sends something to my brain. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry now. Like, it's weird. I think it's because I've tried everything, and now a new item is like, oh my god, yeah. Makes me like hungry.
So is it looking like this sort of thing?
Type in dried. Oh wait,
Mate, that looks like
that's just a
lizard.
lizard.
These are
That's
just
dried.
lizards.
It's just flattened on the
Dried
road.
lizard.
This is just a lizard that's caught a tan, mate.
I get them same feelings about M&S cookies. Like, where, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, look, I think that's
and
the
he
second one.
has this-
Yeah. It looks like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Where is this shop?
It's in Ealing Common.
Nice. I'll definitely avoid it.
Yeah, it looks like that, but it's not on a stick.
Wow.
But they've got loads of random shit in there, so I'm gonna go do one there.
I'm excited about that video.
But yeah, also my girlfriend's in Thailand right now. She's been sending me all the videos of them like bringing around the scorpions. I said,
Yeah.
I'll literally, if I went over there, I'm gonna
feel
definitely
like-
have to.
On that comment, like, where do you want to take this? Do you want to take it international? Have you done international stuff?
I did one in Spain, and my whole plan was to go out there and do loads of videos over there, like loads of corner shops. It was for a lad's holiday, but I ended up literally getting so smashed that I only did one.
Yeah.
So, but my main idea is, especially this year when I settle down in my new place, I'm gonna take loads of holidays in the week, just like 2 or 3 days, or even 1 or 2 days, and just do the content out there. Especially because I'm doing my YouTube now. I'm trying to start that up. I'm gonna be going abroad a lot to go and try and do stuff like that. Like, yeah, definitely. I want to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, and do
I'm
stuff.
seeing you in like the food markets in India, like making some mad
All the
concoctions.
scatty street food.
Like Deli Belly steady.
On that note, yeah, you remember you said, "Oh, what would I not eat?"
Yeah.
When I look at some of those videos, like no, because that's not like. Listen, I eat weird stuff, but it's food, innit? That some of that shit, yeah, is like not food. Like the ones that are like bad. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't. Like, I don't know if I could.
I feel like we should get you out there. Like get a brand involved.
There's probably loads of banging ones there though. I would love to go to India and eat all the
Cursed
street food.
Brudda
though.
does India.
Yeah, that would be sick. And they do stuff proper spicy over there. So be banging.
I think you'd be fine based on what you
Yeah,
eat.
yeah.
Your only issue was you had a slightly runny nose. That was all it did to you.
Yeah.
Just took it in your stride.
Yeah, 100%. Love it.
Play on.
So, like, I just can't quite get over like how easy it was. But is there now like a dream moving forward? This is just going to be everything? You're going to fully focus on the food stuff. Is this what your channels are going to stay as?
So what I want to get it as right now, I want it to be so that I can incorporate just day-to-day stuff as well as just food. I don't want it to be mainly food-based because I feel like that restricts you a lot in terms of the content you can do. And obviously, it's nice to be able to film whatever you're doing. So like wherever you're going, you don't have to go out your way to, and I've got to do a food video. You can just do it wherever. And that's what I've been doing now. I've been working on videos for my YouTube and like my alt account. I do like, if I'm dyeing my hair. So I'm just getting into that.
Cursed holidays.
Yeah, literally. That, anything like that. Even like I want to go and do like cursed hotels, like go and like look at the shitty hotels and
the worst hotel in Benidorm.
But I want to be able to like go out, do whatever I'm doing anyway, because I live an interesting life. Not to toot my own bloody horn, but I live an interesting life anyway, and to document it and to like make it into the same style that I'm doing the food stuff in will be banging, and that's why I want to take it. Definitely.
The Cursed Holidays one, I think that could be.
That'd be hard, isn't it? Yeah, go to like a 1-star resort or some shit. That'd be sick, and I love that sort of stuff as well.
I like the idea of there being like.
I want to come on one of them holidays.
Yeah, well that's it. That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, I love the idea of people like then wanting to follow what you're doing in these like terrible hotels suddenly booming, and you just inspiring them.
Yeah.
Are you doing it full time? Your TikTok stuff, or have you got?
Yeah. So when I moved back to so I was in Brighton for 2 years,
right.
And I was doing that full time. I was just doing content full time. And then when I moved back to London, I wanted a bit more money, so I was doing like a couple shifts at a restaurant as bartender, and just trying to get my money up a bit more because it was shit when I was doing the move because it was quite a big move. I was living from like a massive place to like a fucking bedroom. Like I had so much stuff to do. I didn't post anything, and my TikTok money went so down. So I was like, I'm gonna get a job to like satisfy that. But now it's back on. So I'm doing just full time content making basically. Especially now because I'm doing YouTube stuff. It takes so long. Like honestly, I don't think people realize how long doing everything is. It's so long. That takes up all your time. So now it's back on full time. Now the money's good. We're back up, baby. And also I wanted extra money because I do my hot sauce stuff as well. And like I want to like have a good bit of money to be able to launch that properly again.
Yeah, talk us through that then, because I think we're so like in tune with the influencer world, and it's always interesting seeing like influencers launching products and doing stuff like that. So like, what's been the journey on that?
So I was thinking what I could do as a product, and I've always loved cooking, and I love hot sauce, obviously. And I'm sick of, I always make my own hot sauces at home, and everyone seems to fuck with them. So I was like, I'm gonna like release it. So I actually just did a madness. I just did a pre-order. So this is when I didn't really have that much dough as well. I did a pre-order so that everything was basically paid for instantly, and then I ordered all the product with the money that I've already got for the pre-order, and then sent it out like that. So I just started with nothing, which anyone can do as well. It's so easy. So I just did that, but now I want to take it to like, I've trialed it, and now I know what I need to do. I need to go to a commercial kitchen and do it like properly big scale, because I can just definitely smash it and have that as like a separate entity to like my own.
So you did it all at home?
Yeah. Had like a thermomixer, which is like a blender that also cooks at the same time. Class. So it's just bang it in, just literally bottling up in my room, just boom, 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 boom. Like a fucking hot sauce trap house. Like.
I feel like
real quick, sorry.
Go on.
How many did you sell in the first
I did like I only did like 100, and then I did another pre-order which flopped because I was again in the middle of that move. So I was like, I'm gonna cancel these ones for now because it was like a nettle sauce. But I'm gonna redo it and do it on a big scale. I know what I need to do now, sort of thing.
Nice.
So it's calm.
I feel like corner shops are sometimes a weird place. What's the weirdest thing that's happened to you whilst filming one of these or being in a corner shop, getting your ingredients together?
The other day there was one actually. I was in the shop, and then this guy, I go to this shop basically in Stoke Newton, and I was getting one. And this guy was arguing with the owner. This guy that came in, he's like a customer that's been there for like years and years. He's some old guy. And they were arguing over a $5 because his car got declined. And it just turned into a whole like argument, and he got banned. And even though he's been going to the shop since he was like young, he got banned on the spot. And the guy that was serving him was like a new member of staff. Like, now you're banned now.
I think you've got to do something pretty special to get banned from a corner shop.
Yeah, he was arguing over it. It was like because he was trying to get a lottery ticket as well. So he was obviously just like down bad, innit? And we were just like, fucking
this was his last shot.
But literally, but the thing is, when I went to go also pay, he said that I was in minus, and I was like, how would you even know that?
Yeah.
So I was like, what scam are you pulling? That's why I got confused. I was like, maybe he was right.
Yeah.
Because when he walked out, the fucking shopkeeper was like, oh, what can you do? I was like, yeah, man. He's just probably just in a bad mood. And then I tapped mine. He was like, yeah, it's declined. You ain't got money, and you're in minus. I was like, how would you even know that? It was weird. Booty shot.
3 famous people that you'd like to take on a Cursed Cornershop adventure and eat one of your concoctions that you come up with.
3 famous people. Shit.
Can we come and watch whatever it is? I want to be there.
I would love to go with Mashtag. That would be jokes.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
That'd be a
I
good
reckon
one.
he'd love a bit. Like, how he'd be gagging though. Mashtag. I'm going to be bait with it. Window Kid. And let me think of one more. I don't know who the fuck. Who's famous right now? I don't know.
Hopefully
Maybe-
get Window Kid on this podcast soon.
He's
Yeah?
Yeah, hopefully.
chat with his team.
Yeah, Mashtag, Window Kid, and maybe fucking Beyonce. Who knows?
I like that. That would be a
I would enjoy
fantastic
that.
Cursed Cornershop.
Absolutely.
I like that one.
What do you think Beyonce would pick if she went in a corner shop?
Oh, mate.
She likes condoms.
Chicken tikka sandwiches, man.
Chicken tikka.
An apple. I don't know.
Crisps?
Chris,
What crisp would she have?
fucking
I reckon
chip
she
shop curry
skips.
McCoy's.
She just stand there and watch.
Ready salted. Walkers. Just stand there and watch. Stand there and twerk.
I like that.
So, in terms then, complete change of subject. In terms of like your audience, who do you think like your audience is? Who are the types of people watching your content?
It's funny because
There's one sat right there.
yeah. It's funny because I've got like I've got like an older fan base. Well, for me, like it's not like a kid fan base. You know what I'm saying? It's like I get stopped by like people like 35 to like 40 sometimes, especially when I was in Brighton.
Really?
Like, it's like, oh yeah, you that guy? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so it's a more mature fan base, which I'm sort of pleased about. But I got stopped in Whitechapel the other day and it was like some school kids that were in like year 8. So it does range a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly what I found is like 26 to like fucking 40-ish or 35, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's mad.
Your content definitely is thought-provoking. So when you see it, like, do you get any hate? Do people call you out, or do you see any comments of any hate about?
Do you know what? Surprisingly, I thought like when I started proper blowing up that I was going to get bare hate, and it's pretty minuscule. The only few things people say is fucking that I don't eat the food and I spit it out. Which is,
He eats the food. We just
Yeah.
we just see him eat all of that food.
It was like it was nothing.
yeah, or like I've got shit face tattoos. But the thing is, that's a fact. So I look in the mirror every day. I can see that, mate.
Talk us through the tats then.
Oh, mate. Well, I used to be a bit of a mess head and just like always be getting mashed and just was a loser basically. And I woke up with bare of them, like, and I just let my friends do some of them. And yeah, basically just I always wanted. I used to like fucking like 2016 SoundCloud rap. So I was like, oh, I want face tattoos. I still like face tattoos to this day, to be fair. But at that time, I just wasn't thinking. I was like, I just want them now. I just got people to do them. And I was just shit at doing tattoos. Except for some of them. Shout out to my friends that I've done them. They're actually tattoo artists as well. So, but yeah, just went rogue and did it.
So do you regret some of them then?
I don't regret them, but some of them I'm gonna get like lasered to like make him into something else.
Sure.
Cause like the heart, right? It used to be a broken heart for one of my friends that passed away, and then I got it filled in. And this fucking guy, yeah, I'm in the shop. And by the way, I was pissed out of my mind. I don't know how this guy even let me do it. I was sitting in the back of the seat and he was asking his colleagues, like, oh, should we do it? Should we do it? And they were like, oh yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. He's already got face tattoos. That's what he said. I remember this. And I was mashed. And he kept like doing the heart. And by the way, this used to be tiny, this heart.
Yeah.
He was doing the heart. And it just kept getting, I was like, mate, can you like fix it up? It's wonky. And he would like go bigger and bigger. And it just went into this fucking blob on my face. And I was like, oh, I woke up the next day, like hardly remembering. I was like, yo, like it was so bad. But I want to get that one lasered in it and change it into something less like blocky on my face. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's calm. I don't really give a shit. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Like it suits you completely.
Yeah,
Like,
it's mine. I've never been declined from anything because of it. I've never been in trouble for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like no girls have bloody rejected me for it. Do you know what I'm saying? If you like someone, you like someone for them, and it's minor to me. My parents fucking hate it. But
Is anyone famous in your DMs or liking your content or following you?
Beyonce.
Aside from Beyonce.
I don't know. Well, like all Mashtag and that follow me. But I haven't even spoken to them like, at all. But I just clocked that he followed me one day and I was like, oh, shit, Mashtag, Window Kid, they all follow me. But other than that, I don't really know. Like no one's really. I've got people popped up that are like popping on TikTok and shit, but I don't know them, so I don't know if that's, to me, that's not, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't relevant. So I have no idea. Like I didn't even remember what they were. Like I just see like little verified things and on Instagram as well. But other than that, not really. Like, I don't know.
Do you not want to? Have you not slid into like their like Mashtags DMs and been like, let's do something?
I don't know if I think I've sent him a message ages ago when I was on like 50k and I was like, yo, we should do something.
How many followers have you got now?
Like 215k is reaching. I was 214 point something in it. But then I've got the 35k on my little alt account as well. But yeah, I said, oh yeah, we should do something, I think. But I didn't reply. But no, I would love to. That'd be sick. Like that's them sort of people I would chill with anyway, sort of thing. So it's like, it'd be sick. But the thing is, with that sort of stuff, I like it would just come naturally, innit? I don't want to like be like, oh yeah, let's collab. Like that's too businessy. It would just come up. Especially when I start doing like vloggy stuff and you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm excited about these vlogs.
Yeah.
So like, how long is it taking you then to get to this point on TikTok?
So I started this. It's like only just over a year now. So yeah, it happened very quickly. Yeah. So I think my first Motorbike Munch I've got on my account now says December 23 or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or I can't remember. Nice. But yeah, it's just over a year. That's all I do know.
That's unbelievable.
Because I was back at the Chinese restaurant. Yeah, like a year ago. But yeah.
So where did the cursed branding come from?
Do you know what? I was just thinking I was like brainstorming this one day because I already shot the first episode without knowing what I was going to call it. And then I was brainstorming on my way home because I had like this long route home. And I was like, wrote a whole list out of my notes. And I was like, what's good? And then I came across Cursed Cornershop. I was like, oh yeah, alliteration and it just sounds sick. Makes sense. And I can make it like themed, like cursed or whatever. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, it's perfect. That's how I came. I just like brainstormed it really.
Have you had any mental interactions with a fan?
Mental? I don't know. There's ones I can't really discuss. Like, I can't lie. Just like nights out, like getting mashed up with them, innit?
Do you recognise a lot of them when you're out?
Now I do. The thing is, I've noticed it more when I've been in London because I'm out a bit more, but I don't really go out that much, like at all. Like I used to, and now I don't really like. I like to like stay at home and do my own thing, or like go to dinner, or so I don't really go out. But when I go to like events and shit, yeah, I'll get like recognised and shit. In the gym's the most annoying one, I think. That's the worst one.
It just made me think as well. Like you said about you worked behind a bar. Drinks, protein shakes, stuff like that. Have you ever thought about doing like proper rogue drinks?
It's a Stromming smoothie.
Yeah.
So I started doing like at the end of some of my episodes, I started doing like I'll get like a bag of sweets and then mix that with the drink. But it just ends up my episode being really fucking long. So it's a bit tricky to do that. I could do like a actual specific series for doing drinks, innit?
Yeah.
That could be cool. But yeah, I need to be honest, I would love to do that in the same episode as the Cursed Cornershop, but then try and get it cut down so it's like, but it's tricky, man.
Well, you got your Thermomix now as well. You can start like chucking.
Yeah, exactly. I just got a new blender actually, so that's about to get real techie.
Do you have like certain things in your content where you try and hook people in straight away on every single episode? And what would that be?
So I sort of got taught actually by one of my friends, shout out Flento. He taught me about the sort of way to blow up quickly, was to do the hooks at the start, which is just, what I do is just the two most, or like three most obscene bits of the video, I haven't flashing before. But the thing is with that, I'm sort of like debating it now because people be messaging me and say, oh, you should keep it so that we're surprised by what you're getting first. So it's a whole like juggle of if I should do it or not. I've been testing it, but the results are the same. It's the same. But I don't know if that's because I've got traction already or it's just because it's hitting the algorithm the same way.
And you into like the algorithm, the stats, all the stuff in the background?
That's how literally I blew up so quickly.
Yeah.
Like I've studied it. It's like my friend put me on because he has a business right now. It's called like Fun Punch Rage Bag. I don't know if you've seen it with that face on it. It's like a viral punch bag. And he blew up proper quick on that. And I was like, what the fuck did you do? And he was like, I'm just going to give you all the source for free. And he just literally sent me paragraphs and paragraphs of how to like blow up quickly and how to hit the algorithm. I just studied it and just tested different things. And then it just worked.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all into that.
Can you give us like one or two things that just like stand
some freebies.
out? You remember? Yeah, some freebies. In exchange for the food, you can take the rest of it home.
I'll give some sauce out. Nah, the what's it called? The imagery hook at the start is mad important, and it should be under. I do them like 0.5 cuts. So boom, 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 boom. So you're flashing and then you're like, oh, and then you're already hooked into the episode. Like, what is that? Before even knowing about what you're even doing. It's like a new fan, like, what the fuck? Like, what even is this? Anyway, that is one good, like, major thing. I think also what I do is I look at all my videos in terms of when people are watching them, because time doesn't really matter when you're posting a lot. But I've figured out that my one's like 4:30. People are always watching my thing at 4:30, between 4:30 and 5. And that's also been working for my Instagrams, because I just started my new Instagram and I've got like barely any followers on it. And the videos have been doing good numbers already because I've been posting at that time. I think those two things are most important when I'm doing it. And also the main thing, quality content, and making sure it's proper good content. Like, people are like, oh, it must be shadow banned. Like, no, you're not. Like, you need to make sure the content's sick. And it takes ages to get the hang of it, but that's so important. Quality content.
And how quickly after posting a piece of content do you know if it's going to be a banger or not?
Do you know what? It depends, because I've had some of my videos that are the most viewed, I almost haven't posted. I've been like, oh, fuck that. Like, there's some shots that are blurry. But again, that fits into like, just post it anyway. Like, just post whatever you've got on hand. But I honestly can't tell now. There'll be some. So for example, that chicken video I just did with the whole chicken. Yeah. I clock that's going to pop off because like, what I try and view my own TikToks as, it's like, oh, if I'm watching someone else, I try to put my brain there. I'm like, oh, like, I'm watching someone else. And then you're like, oh, yeah, I would watch this sort of thing. That's how I try and do it. But I can't tell sometimes. Yeah. Some of them will just pop off on a rogue one. Like, it's mad.
Is the air fryer, is that like the invention of the air fryer changed the game for you?
Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, nah. We just got my dad one for Christmas. And he's like, oh, like, how do you do this in the air fryer? Nah, they're sick, innit? But do you know what? I do... If I'm cooking a normal meal, I don't really use my air fryer. It's just for the convenience and like doing little scatty munches and that. But cooking normally is the best, isn't it? Therapeutic vibes. Yeah. I love it.
If you were to give like advice to someone who's wanting to do something a bit different on TikTok, like what would you say, like, to really smash it?
I would say stick to what you love doing, because if you love doing what you're doing in the content, then you're going to keep on it. I would say do that. And think of that and then look at all the other creators that are out there in that same niche, and think of your own spin on it, but like a proper own spin. Even if it's the same content, add your own spin in the commentary and the way you're talking about it, or have little rules where you go by. That's what I would do. Like, it's so simple to think of unique content. Like, people think it's all been done. It hasn't. Like, if you stay true to yourself and then do something that is authentic to you, it's always going to be unique. It doesn't matter about what the actual content is. Like, you can switch it up in your own way. That's what I would say.
I love that. I feel like we've asked that before, and the variation, we've had guests that, like, I can't think of an example, just a comedy creator. It's always like, do what you love. And I love like the difference, and just shows like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you love it.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be consistent. Like, that's the main reason I started it. Was because I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. And if you don't want to work a 9 to 5, you're not going to want to do content that you don't like. So it's about doing something you love, innit? That's the whole aim. Like, sit at home, go out and like explore, and then do the content you love, and then make dough from it. You're laughing.
And talking about money,
how much you paying me?
How's it going in terms of brand partnerships? Have any brands reached out to you, and how do you decide if you're going to collaborate with them or not?
So before I got my agency, I had offers from Temu and stuff like that. I decided to decline them, even though it was good money, because I just thought it wasn't a good look for me. And my aim is a bit like big-headed, but my aim is to have bigger brands and like very, very mainstream and reputable brands representing me, rather than just like little ones along the way. And I think if I was looking for someone to represent my brand, if they had done all these other little brands that are questionable, I wouldn't want that to represent me. So that's the way I look at it. I also had my agency, and they didn't get me much work, so I've just like sacked them off at the minute. But they're nice people, but it wasn't for me. So right now, I've just been talking to like mainly restaurants. So I've been like talking to some people that I won't mention right now, just because anything's been finalized. But I've just been doing that really. I would love to work with like fashion stuff and anything really. Like,
what would be a dream brand?
Dream brand. I would love to do like Burberry or something. That'd be sick. But in terms of like food stuff, I don't know. I don't really have one at the minute, but I'd love to do like, I used to do like bits in fashion and stuff like that. So I would love to do like some fashion-y stuff.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
In terms of like wider content, you touched on a few things earlier. You've got your own kind of fashion range. You have like some Y2K stuff on your Depop, is that right?
Yeah.
So like, talk us through that.
Do you know what? Nah, yeah, I started doing that because when I was living in Brighton again, because I was some extra dough, because I was thinking, how the fuck do I get out of this job so I can just literally just focus on content? So I started doing that. I already sort of was rocking, especially with the Big Pony, Ralph Lauren's and all of that. I was already rocking them myself. And then I clocked that everyone was starting, I think because of Cemetery, everyone started buying True Religions and Big Pony, Ralph Lauren's again. So I was like, okay, fuck. I started buying them bare cheap, like from people I didn't know yet, like mums and that on Vinted. And then I was like transferring them over to Depop and then just charging like 150 for the country polos and all of that. That's how it like sort of started. And I had bare pairs of Truies already. So I was like, I'm just going to shop them. And then, yeah, it just was like that, really.
Do you think people are like buying it because it's off you as well? Because you've got all your links on your channels.
I don't know. I think I've only had one interaction where it was like someone's bought something and then was like, oh, I love the videos. Because I think I've taken it off a few times as well out of my link thing. So I was like, maybe not to have it on there. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe some people won't even say if they bought off you, innit? But yeah.
Just seeing the question on this question sheet.
Oh, I think we mentioned earlier it's Bart's first on screen one. Bart is allowed one question per week.
What's the question, bro?
And now, yeah, we're over to
Is
you,
it this
Bart.
one? Is it that one?
I think it might be that one.
All right. This is... You've just had like a really, really...
What's it? You just had.
So, you've just had like a really, really terrible Cursed Cornershop experience. Your stomach is moving in bits right now. But you're outside. You're out at this bar.
Oh, this is a hypothetical
It is
situation.
hypothetical,
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about right now.
following you.
Yeah, I followed you, mate. I already know what you did.
Say that.
Nah. So this is hypothetical. Your belly is doing bits. You're out at this bar. You go into the stool. There's only one stool and urinals. You go inside and there's a massive poo like on the inside. So
Of the toilet.
just in the toilet, like stacked up to the top.
Yeah.
So
What is it? Yeah, go on.
the question is, would you poo on it if you're desperate?
The question is, would you poo on it?
Would you put on a poo?
This is like
Do you
your
want me to? Nah. What? Is it going to touch me if I sit on the toilet?
well, like, there's going to be splashback.
You might get splashback, yeah.
What? I need to shit? I'll shit on the floor.
That's
Is that allowed? I have to shit in the toilet with the shit in it.
No, you.
Nah, you're allowed, you're allowed, but
What do you, there's no
what do I
other
do?
place. Like, yeah, like there's no.
There's a toilet paper.
There's not another toilet.
There's toilet
Anyway.
paper.
There's
Yeah,
toilet paper. Oh yeah, I'm shitting there. What the fuck? I'm gonna do shit myself. Fuck that. Do you know what? Literally, I'm one of the only people. This on that note, yeah. I'm one of the only people.
I don't know where this is going.
I have no problems shitting in a bad toilet. Like if I'm out at like a bar or whatever, I'll shit in that toilet.
I can't.
There's loads of people that don't want to sit on the toilet. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Wait,
I don't-
You go bareback on the
let the
toilet,
bum
is it?
cheeks
Yes,
touch.
bruv.
You let the bum cheeks touch. Like,
I'll sit on the toilet seat raw.
Covered in piss?
No, kinda. No, not covered in piss. I'll wipe it and shit. I don't give a fuck. If I need a shit, I need a shit. Like, the most uncomfortable feeling is when you bare need a shit, no? Like, there's nothing that beats having a shit, so, bro, it's mine. Like, if I'm out and about, I can't chat to no one unless if I'm gurgling in my belly. Like, fuck that. I'm shitting there, definitely.
yeah, but like you're not even gonna like squat over it or something. You just like
Yeah,
bare cheeks
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
toilet.
yeah.
You don't get this on Stephen Bartlett. Yeah.
Look, if the shit was gonna touch me, I'd squat over it. It's fine. Do you know what? I've got good aim. I can't lie. Just can't. I'm seasoning this, and also because it's liquid. Actually, I'm going too much. Because it's liquid, I can just shoot it out in there.
But it's like, would you even say it's liquid? You just made it up on the spot right now.
Maybe it's always liquid.
Nah,
Yeah.
make it up, mate. It's
Have
a
you
fact.
seen his diet?
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, I'll be shitting there.
Let's leave it at that. That's it. That's the end of it.
That was Bart's question of the week.
Great.
Yeah, we need to get a little jingle for that.
Hello. Air
Bart's
horn.
question of the week.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Right, a couple of other random questions then. Definitely not up to that level. You're given £10 million. Hang on, you can't do a runner. You've got to do. That's your budget for a food-related show. What are you doing?
I think we just watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my 10 mil?
So how many foods can you put on?
A food-related show?
Yes.
Oh, what, like to have my own
you
show?
could do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can get Beyonce on if she'll be most of the budget, but
Yeah, for real. Fucking hell.
Surely
what would I
it's
do?
like I've got an idea.
okay. Is
I'll
this
see
for you to
I'll
do
see if
or
it's the
for him?
same.
I would have. Do you know what I would do? I would have a very similar show to. You see Cold Ones? Mm-hmm. I'll do
Yeah.
Cold Ones, but obviously with food. So I'd have all these same challenges, but with food. That's what I would do, set up my own little thing.
Cursed ones.
Yeah, and have different guests on. It's funny because I actually started doing that already, and I lost all the footage. So I had the whole first episode done.
Did Bart shoot it? by any chance?
But yeah, that's what I would do. Get on like random celebs and that, and then get them to eat loads of butter shit for a challenge. But like obviously do it in a way that Cold Ones do. Cold Ones is a sick podcast, by the way. Shout out behind the screens, but shout out Cold Ones as well.
and hot ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which one was first? Was it cold ones or hot ones?
I think Cold Ones was after. I don't think they're related though.
No.
Cold ones is what, the Australian one, isn't it?
Yeah, with Max Mofo
Mofo.
and fucking Anything for Views.
So my idea wasn't the same. My idea was
Is this for you?
taking you to like the depths of different food markets all over the world and getting you to create concoctions.
Oh yeah, well like going through. Oh yeah, like have you seen
Tried
that
this.
show Man vs Food?
Yeah.
That would be sick. I'd love to do that. Like travel
Yeah.
the world, do some shit like that.
Let's
But
get it. Let's do it.
That would be a collab, the pair of you. Because he loves, Man vs. Food, he loves like British culture and all that
The
sort
amount
of
of
thing.
I don't think he could eat your food.
yeah, no,
I think he'd give it a go. Though.
He would,
He
he
would
would.
try it.
Do you reckon?
But yeah.
or you could do like a Mr Beast games, but like some food related shit.
Dried lizards.
Yes, bro. Poison.
What would you say is like the most rewarding part about making content?
Most rewarding part, defo the money.
The money.
Yeah,
Love it.
like
I love it. Brutal honesty.
yeah.
the way that I think about it is like that's the whole reason I started doing content. Like 100%. I love doing it, and it's sick, and it's the only thing that I've ever had consistency with because I'm like always jumping in and out of like different things I'm interested in, and this is what has stuck. But defo the money. When I see the money come through, I'm like fucking yes, and that is part of the reason I've been consistent because I haven't like profited off something that I've been passionate about before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like dough.
Good
money.
for you, mate.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the word influencer? And would you call yourself an influencer?
I don't like it, innit? But it's like, I don't know what I'm influencing you to do. Like, go down to the corner shop and just fucking poison yourself. Like. But I don't like the word, nah. But sometimes it's correct, I guess.
What would you class yourself as? An influencer?
I would
Or-
say, what, like,
or a
professionally?
content creator?
Oh, yeah,
Content
content creator. Or like,
A-list celebrity.
fucking great comedian.
I feel like content creator is the word that influencers are now using to avoid being called an influencer. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a dirty
Yeah,
word.
I know they're all a bit shit though, innit? Because it's like it's one of them new things. Where you're just like, oh, you're a content creator. I'll never go up to them like, oh, what do you do? Oh, content creation.
So if,
I'm an influencer.
what would you say then if someone came up to you like, oh, what do you do?
I shag birds in that. Man. I get money, me. I would say, suck your mum. No, I don't know what I would say. I'd be like, what I always say is, I make videos online. That's what I say. That's my sentence.
Yeah.
Because like, if I'm just like, I'll make videos online. And if they carry on, I'm just like, oh yeah, I just eat weird shit. Like, I'll show you. And that's it. I don't go,
Bonnie Blue.
I'm a content creator. Fuck all that. But yeah.
Nice. I don't even know like where to go next. I feel like we've covered some
So
good
much
stuff.
Final question for me. Who do you think we should get on the podcast based on your experience here? There's got to be someone decent on TikTok or
Joshua
YouTube.
Block. Do you know that guy?
No.
Water T-shirts. Is that him? Water T-shirts.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
He I don't know.
Put the
how to say.
fries in the bag.
He's
Is he American? Or
Yeah,
English?
he's a
Yeah.
tap guy.
okay. So someone UK based.
UK based.
Oh,
Is that
UK
UK
based?
based?
UK
Is that
based.
UK based?
Is that UK based? Fuck me, man. Let me go on my phone real quick. This is the thing. I'm really bad at like remembering people online.
That Joshua Block, like,
He's
he's
so
just sinking pints.
Yeah, isn't he like a full-on alcoholic? He's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
documented
he's
like
got
this.
management. He's called Mr. Based, and he's fucking like,
It's quite sad, really. But
I get on XY level. It just came straight up on my feed.
oh yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
Hang on. It's fine, actually. You can show me after.
Yeah.
It's all good. Any more questions, Curtis?
I don't know.
I feel like this has been an experience.
It has been genuinely.
For both of us.
I think that is. I think you might become favourite pod. That was
Yeah, come
quality.
on.
I love your commitment to everything. You just throw yourself in, don't care, and it's class. Anything else you want to cover before we wrap?
Not really. I think you've covered it all.
Covered it all.
Covered it all.
Covered the
Yeah,
life of Rourke.
banging. I loved it. It's a good podcast, this.
Great. Well, thanks for coming on, mate.
Hopefully Bart hasn't lost it this time.
Are you recording?
If you're seeing this, Bart's done it.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time.
See you in the next one. Wicked.
Brilliant.
Love that.